Tons of new releases from Claire Jelly Stamper, a whole bunch of their fall and Halloween releases I shared. Tons of new releases from Claire Jelly Stamper, a whole bunch of their fall and Halloween releases. Some new products from Envogue, which is a brand I have shared on the channel previously. They sent me 2 collections, and so I'm gonna chat with you about them. These released in the summer, but I finally have them in my personal collection now, are the fall collection from KoKo and Claire. We had 2 polish collections released from Claire Jelly Stamper, as well as a new Halloween collection from Fuzion. So lots of really fun things to take a look at. Let's go over KoKo and Claire and Claire Jelly Stamper first. Both of these I carry at Flora, and I try and bring the new releases in as often as I can. So most of these I have or have had in stock. They might be out of stock now. And I believe both of the polish kits are sold out on my site, but I do have the individual ones as well. But there's 2 really pretty oranges. And then this one is called Cinnamon, and it's like a really pretty dark red, or like dark rosy shade. This one is called Shimmering Bronze. It is stunning. I think this one is going to be a staple in my collection for sure. And then we also had this one release, Wild and Free Stamping Polish Kit. So it has 4 colors in it. It has a really nice bright purple, like a chartreuse green, a flat orange, but like a brighter one, not quite a neon, and then a really nice bright blue. I'm actually gonna grab, so this is neon blue, which is just a little bit lighter than this one. This is a neon, it's kind of more of a coral though, than this brighter orange. And then the neon green is like more lime green. This is actually number 156. Most comparable to that one. This is really pretty. I love a good chartreuse. And then the purples we are really lacking in Claire Jelly Stamper, so it is nice to see another purple there too. Speaking of purple, this was a new release. It's available individually as well now, so I did want to mention that too. Tons and tons of new plates. Okay, H77. I want to say this one is called Bootastic. I feel like this is a really good, well-rounded plate. It's got like everything that you would need if you just wanted a standard plate for Halloween. We've got our haunted house. We've got our spider web, little tiny spider webs. I prefer using these. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good well-rounded plate. Some of these I have not even really taken a look at yet because of being under the weather. I just didn't pull these out. I did the posts on them on Flora, and then I haven't personally looked at these, so we're both looking at them at the same time. But that is what that one is. That one is so creepy, that face there. Which one is that? Right there. Super creepy. Okay, this is not a Halloween plate. So this is Silently Swirling. There's 3 of these like little fall plates too. I would use these for watercolor. This one is called Clattering Bones. So it's a skull plate like this one. I feel like you could never have too many spider webs when it comes to Halloween. So having an all spider web plate I think is great. Yep, I'm gonna be using this one soon for sure. It's called Boo Crew. And it has a whole variety of little sayings. Like this one, it's just a bunch of hocus pocus. And then it's got like the 3 witch inspired ones. The images are quite small though, but they are like, there's a lot of stamp in them. Like they're not super fine, so that's good. But this would be a really great plate for just adding little word accents. It's something ghost, the ghost. Really cute little ghost plate. Okay, so those are all the medium-sized plates, and then a bunch of new releases for the large plates. I love this one. You guys know this. I cannot remember the name off the top of my head, but CJS 267. I feel like this was a Name That plate. So I think this one is called Harvest Bouquet, I want to say. But it is just a whole bunch of really great fall florals. This one sold out within a few days on my shop. Again, I would use these like images here for watercoloring. You can do some layered stamping if you want. This plate is completely upside down. Just so pretty. CJS 275. I want to say this is like their wrapping paper plate one though. And then that's what those images look like. This CJS 258. And these ones are quite like intricate little swirls. A good accent plate, I would say. Okay, look, I think these are all into their Halloween ones now. I love this plate. Like, what a good horror inspired stamping plate. So H82, this one was called Nightmare. And so creepy. Like really good sketched images too. This is H69. So this is Give Me Chills. My creepy ghost. Oh, this is a really good layering one, but you could definitely do some shadow outlines with it too. What a fun plate. Okay, I love this one. Love, love, love. This one is Boho Halloween, H74. I love the plaid. I love the floral on it. I love the color tones of this, like just for the sample sheet, like that would make a really fun set as well. And I have used this for some Halloween boho modern type of inspired nails. I love the little ghost on here too. This plate, this is like one of my favorites right now. I think this plate is so cute. I think it's called Fall in the Forest, CJS 272. Look at the little pond. Some really good leaves, some little critters. I love the little mushrooms. It's a really fun plate. This is their XL one. They came out with a new one for Halloween. This is XL4. So these images are purposely designed to be a little bit bigger for longer nails or like larger nail plates. And we've only seen patterns in their latest XL series. So it's nice to see like some larger actual images as well. So it's probably something that they're going to keep doing, I would say. Let's move on to Coco and Claire. So Coco and Claire came out with this collection in the summer. I didn't have it in time for the summer. And I just recently brought it into Flora. There is some of them left. I know they have been kind of popular. So these are reflective gels. Reflective sparkles, but they also have like their builder consistency, which I actually didn't know when they released this that these were builders. Which don't be like scared by the builder consistency, because I don't find the Coco and Claire builders to be all that thick. Some builder in a bottles I've tried are quite thick, but I feel like the Coco and Claire ones really aren't. They just are like, and I feel like any reflective gels that I have tried on the market at all are a little bit more of a thicker consistency. So maybe that's why they labeled them as builders. But they're so nice. You can easily paint these on too. If they are a little bit of a thicker consistency, they work so good for marbling, which is one of my go-tos with them as well. So let's go through all the shades here. Okay, so number 470, this is called Fizzy. And it is an orange neon reflective. Not like highlighter orange, but definitely super bright. Like some that I've used, when you paint them on whatever gel color is in them too, it's not the nicest, I guess. Like it's almost a little bit more muted. But because these have, you can tell these have like a glass gel base, even when the light's not shining on them, they still look really nice. Okay, so this one is Blue Raspberry. This would be really nice for snowflake nails. 72 is Swedish Berries. Nice like bright pink reflective glitter. 474, this is Jelly Bean. Nice bright green, a little bit like a chartreuse. 75, Fuzzy Peaches. So it is kind of like a yellowy orange. We have 476, this is called Cotton Candy. And it's kind of an in-between of the 272 Swedish Berries and 470 Fizzy. Just like a darker orange. Darker orangey pink. And then this one, 477 Pop Rock Purple. Love this one. So I do have some of the reflective glitters from Daily Charm, and I use the purple one all the time. So I know that's going to be a good staple in my collection. Pucker Up 478 is a really great brighter green. This would be really good for Christmas, I think. Okay, so that's one collection at launch. And then they also came out with a fall collection. of these are super concentrated sparkles. They have a couple other collections that they have released with a similar finish, and they are some of my go-to ones. I actually have a really tough time keeping like the brighter ones that they have like this in stock at Flora. Like they're very popular. So I'm happy to see these in some fall tones now. So this is number $3.99, and this is called Crisp Twilight. And they're super concentrated. Like one coat usually works really well for these. Sometimes I do like to build them up a little bit, but do not make them too thick because you will have problems with them curing. And also if you plan to file them off, just be forewarned that they might be a little bit gummy when you file them off. Not all Coco and Claire is like that, but whatever glitters they use in these type of finishes can be. Okay, this one is Cozy Cuddles, number 400. So really good. Purple. This is 401. This one is called Cornucopia, and I'm fairly confident I have all of like a bunch of these in stock at Flora. And this is one of my favorites out of the whole one. I just think it's such a beautiful burnt orange type of color. I think it's so pretty as like accents for fall. This is 402. This is called Autumn Berry. I had this one on my nails in one of my videos, and you guys were asking what color I was wearing. It was this one. So pretty, and I believe those were just one coat on those. This is 403, Toasted Acorn. This is the only one out of these ones that doesn't have that same like metallic glitter finish to it. This one you will have to build up for sure, but it is a great champagne-y pink sparkle. This is 406, Swirling Sage. A really great sage green, more on like the darker side. And then the last one from the collection is this one. This is 404, Molten Magpie. And again, just a really nice like brown color. Browns are so underrated. I say it all the time because like browns just don't sell. People don't use browns, but any place that you would use a black in your nail design, use a brown if you want, because they're just underrated. They will tone the design down a little bit, and I think that's a really great black. So Fuzion just released their Halloween 2022 collection. I still have to swatch these, so I'm not going to go into them too much because I do want to make content on it still. But we have 2 glitters, we have 2 spider gels, and then 2 sparkles in the collection. I believe you can buy these individually as well. So for the sparkles, for the glitters, we have this one, which is like a black and white, and the black is like a holographic gunmetal type of color, and then we've got some white flat glitters in it as well. I've never really seen them come out with glitters in a collection before, so I thought that was really interesting. I like this little kit. Like I think it's a nice little kit to have everything you need for some nail art inspired looks. Then there's this one. I really like this glitter mix. A nice like darker purple and then like a chartreuse limey type of green color. I love seeing these shades at Halloween time. So then a black and white spider gel, which I have not really played around with spider gel too much, so I'm pumped to have a black and white from Fuzion in my collection, and I really like the packaging of these. I think those are nice little containers. Okay, so I have looked at these colors. Creature is very interesting. This really pretty like green sparkle that has undertones of pink and purple in it. Super interesting shade. I have nothing like this in my collection. And then this one, Phantom, I think you should all put on your list because it is just so stunning. It is the perfect Halloween purple. And I have this color actually from, which I need to share these too. I feel like I shared a couple of them in a vlog, but I need to go through all of these because they are just amazing. So these are the Team Ladybug gel polishes. You can get these on Mobile Manicurist. This purple one is one of my go-to ones. Like I use it all the time. I actually have been like sparingly using it because I do not want to run out of it. And this new Fuzion one is like a very close color to it. That's why I know that people are going to get lots of use out of this, because anytime I post pictures with that other purple, people want to know which one it is. And I think it would be the same one with this color. It is just so stunning, just the perfect Halloween purple. Some items from Envogue to go through. So they came out with a tortoise shell kit, which I think is great. It's got everything that you need in it to create tortoiseshell nails. Again, I don't want to mess this up too much because I do want to share this on social media as well. But look at this little brush. And Envogue, I have used their gel polishes before. They are a very nice consistency. I know they changed their formula like a few years ago, and whatever they did, they are just awesome. They're so creamy. So in this collection, we have 4 gel polishes. We have, it looks like 2 jelly ones and 2 regular ones. So we have a black, we have this one called Chocolate Torty, and then we have Tortitude and Calico. Oh, so fun. So a standard black gel polish. And then we have Chocolate Torty, which is a great medium brown shade. And then for the jelly ones, we have this one, which is called Tortitude. So a great deep dark brown, which is the perfect shade for tortoise nails. I have a couple brown glass gels in my collection, but they are all lighter. So it is nice to see a dark one like that. And then this is called Calico. And then this is like your more orangey type of color that you want for your like background. I love doing tortoise nails ones, and I love having a kit that you can just grab the products that you need and you are ready to go to create the design. So that will be great. And then they also sent me their fall collection. Aurora, Zen, Mindful, and Karma. So let's open these all up. This one is Zen, and I know this is a deep dark blue. They did a bunch of swatches on this on their social media. And if you guys do not follow Envogue, you should, because whoever is doing their social media, I love seeing what they post. I love their reels. I love their Instagram feed posts. I just am very, very much loving their social media. Okay, so this is Zen, a really rich, dark, deep blue color. It looks like it would almost be that deep black, but still looks like a blue. This is called Breathe. A nice light gray, like really, really pretty light gray shade. This is Gratitude, and it's like a pinky rose colored shade. This is Aurora, a really great like pearly blue. How pretty is that? You can tell just by the consistency how thin and creamy these are. This is called Mindful. This is a really interesting color. It's definitely like a gray. It's like a gray meets brown. What a great neutral. And then this one is Karma, and this is a nice Kelly green. Really pretty Kelly green shade. Okay, so I think that's all for my new releases that I wanted to share with you guys.